Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts. Starting on the ground here with Barkley.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. They motion the tight end over. First down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He's got Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
I'll try again with Barkley. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action. Here's Smith. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. Brings up 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So that connection for... Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be second down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Staying with Walker. Breaks the tackle, still going. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Here we go, Seattle.
The give up the gut to Walker. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Keely Ringo making the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Here we go, Seattle.
Running back sent in motion. Smith on 3rd and short. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Cuts it. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get it up to the 44. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Eagles hoping to break this tie before the half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Good. 63.
They go to Barkley again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They run it with Saquon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in that pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
73.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Gets this to Fant. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with our buddy. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Completes this one to Granson. And he'll have it down to the yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready!
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. Push it!
Throwing is Smith. Walker hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This is complete to Charbonnet. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Walker now from the gun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Smith. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Seattle! So they punched it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Eagles and... First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the ground with Barkley. And he gets him around 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
We're on here with Will Shipley. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. Trying to work quickly now. Another one for Shipley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given it. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. Broke through the tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. Still time to go, Bronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is Walker on second. And this one doesn't go far. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, Smith to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. And again, it's Smith. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Smith on first down. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Smith back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They're out and set, first and 10. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Saquon. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Barkley gets it on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here he is to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we'll pause for a bit. There's a player who needed some help out there, and that looks like it is Devontae Smith. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Great. Hey, Silver.
Setting up to pass. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gets them the lead. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles were ready to set up shop on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Staying with Walker. And he's brought down for a loss. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And finally, Brock, they can exhale